It's not the strongest of the species that survived, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. In cybersecurity, this couldn't be more true. The pace of change is relentless, and those who adapt fast define the future. Welcome back to another episode of LinkShadow Talks. I'm your host, Ahmed Wold Ali, and today's guest is one of the most respected cyber leaders in the region, from leading infrastructure and information security to serving as a CISO in multiple big organizations, and now taking the helm as a CEO of Cybershelter. He is a leader who has seen cybersecurity in multiple possible lenses. Please welcome Illyas with me. Hi, Illyas. Truly pleasure having you with us today in the show.
Hi, Ahmed. Thank you so much for welcoming and giving me this opportunity to discuss cybersecurity and many other, facts around it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ahmed.
Thank you, Illyas. Illyas, you've been my customer before. Then we became friends, and then we became partners. What an amazing milestone we achieved together.
Yeah, last 30 years I've seen, how computer evolves. Yeah. How internet came out in the region, and then how cybersecurity, started to got that, momentum, and finally an entrepreneurship journey.
Definitely. Okay, Illyas. Now, you have been working as a CISO in multiple critical organizations in the UAE, starting from telco, going to government, going to finance, banking, and even in the exchange area. And you have, mashallah, if I want to read your resume, it's huge. Full of success, full of knowledge you gained across all this journey. Now, I want to ask you simply, Illyas, what triggers you to move from protecting such large enterprise companies into building your own cybersecurity company?
So it's a long story, Ahmed. So basically, I would put it to two key elements. One is my passion.
Yes.
Whatever I do it with full passion, and what it takes me, I go with that direction.
Wonderful.
So it's not cybersecurity. I mean, when I started my career, or even while studying, I was giving this as an example to many. I went for typewriting courses, during 80s and 90s. So it was to get a job as a type, like a secretary in some company.
Okay.
But then it did not help me to become a secretary. I did not become a secretary. But okay. At the end, what it helped me is I can type very fast in the computer.
You learn something from that experience.
You learn something.
Yes.
Because when I put my effort, I put full effort. Similarly, when I get my job, when there was no computers, or it just started to computer was just getting evolving.
Yes.
Where I used to say to my friends, I touched my first mouse in my first job in Qatar, 1995. Wow. So again, I was not well versed in computers that time, because whatever you studied in engineering, it's the basics of computers. But then when I get into the job, I put my full effort. We used to stay till 2-3 a.m. to learn, because there's an opportunity to learn. And the internet was not there. Internet came 95, 96 period. Before that, I started my career.
True.
And then I joined Etisalat in the internet section.
Wonderful.
I was lucky enough to see the evolution of internet during those period. Maybe I would say 10,000 internet users in 95,
wow.
96,
wow.
Yeah. So we were supporting internet users during those time. But again, I put my best. There's no half measure for me.
Yes.
If I'm there, I will be there fully. And that actually helped me to grow in my career and putting the best and being genuine in whatever I'm doing, genuine to myself, genuine to who are around me. I don't want to have a fake face.
Yes.
And do something else. So those elements actually helped me to grow in my career, and at the same time, new ideas started to evolve, new thoughts started to evolve, And then when I was a customer and I was a CISO in multiple organizations, including Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, I was the first CISO. And before that, I was in ADX, Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange, and at the Salat, as you know.
Definitely.
I was looking at somebody who's genuine, whom I can trust, whom I want to rely on. That is a partner.
Yes.
I don't have to be, yes, I want them to make money, but at the same time, I want them to be genuine with me so that they help me, guide me, and take me to the right direction in cybersecurity.
Definitely.
And I can fall upon them.
Definitely.
And I was literally struggling to find someone. Then I said, like, see, I have the experience, as you rightly said, in different roles.
Sectors and different roles.
Sectors. I've seen everything.
Exactly.
And I was not come as a CISO from there. You know?
Yes,
definitely.
It never
happened
happens.
as a CISO.
It never happened this way. It always needs an experience behind it.
Yes. Because I fix computers, I fix internet, I help people on the phone, on internet connectivity issues. So I have experience in backup solution, you see.
Yeah.
I have experience in network monitoring solution. I have experience in Lotus Notes email solution before all this Microsoft journey.
Yes.
And then at the same time, I was actually getting my certification and learning in parallel because, as I said, I want to, again, it's not a self-praising and not, bluffing, but just to give some inspiration or guidance to those who are watching this, to say, when we are doing something, we need to do it with full heart, whatever the job.
Yes.
If I'm doing cleaning job, if I get a cleaning job, I will do it with full heart. There is no half measure. And then only I can grow. And if I show what I am doing the best in what is assigned to me,
definitely,
then I will be able to grow and to the next role.
You will be able to know what is missing and how I can be better to close that.
Better. And somebody watching me will be able to see that, okay, this guy is trustable. I assign him that job and he's doing with full heart. So I can assign him another role where I can trust him. I can rely on him.
True.
So that is actually very important. That is why I say, like, you have to be genuine yourself and to the people around you.
Yes.
And that is something which I actually say, okay, I was little difficult to find. There are a few, but not many.
Yeah.
So my CISO role made me to teach me that, you see, with the experience you learn, the approach you take, the commitment that I have, the passion I have, I should not stop being a CISO of certain organization, because during my ADIB days, I was offered another CISO role in a very, very large organization.
Yes.
I said, do you really want to be again another CISO and build again another, information security program? Or can your experience being shared with multiple entities? Can you make it more global, more regional, where the experience I gain,
you want to give it to others?
Give it to others and help them. And obviously, I have to build a business. I have to, make that as an entrepreneurship journey, but genuinely with the right, revenue, with the value to that revenue.
Yes.
Where I give the value to the customer or my, friends and colleagues.
Definitely.
So because I am coming from a very small village in Kerala, in India, and I studied in small schools. I did not study in, big names.
Yeah.
But I say, like, I can compete with anyone. If he's coming from the most famous universities, schools from the world, I can talk to them. And I don't want to say that anything pull me down. The competition, the resistance, the politics, that, in organizations, especially, some organization, you will see a lot of politics and a lot of, where you need to see, that's all part of the game. You have to know how to manage those, how to be diplomatic,
yes,
how to build relationship, how to build connections. And if you see how Cybershelter...
motivate yourself every now and then as well, and motivate the people around you. I believe what you have done, Illyas, now, you have motivated most of the viewers to stay steady on whatever they are doing, focus on something better than thinking of 10 other things. Focus on something, be creative in it, be good in that, and I'm sure something will come up after that.
Yes, obviously, when you're interested, passionate, and focused, that will produce opportunities.
Yes.
Similarly, as I said, it is not about our technical capability, and I think probably connecting to that, being a good CISO doesn't mean that I can be a good entrepreneur.
Yes.
So that is a misconception.
100%.
It is about how directly or indirectly I build my relationship, how people around me looked at me,
Trusted you more.
trusted me. So now if you see within few years how Cybershelter grown, without being I approach anyone, people were approaching me whom I don't know. Some of them know me, but I did not know them.
The word of the mouth.
The word of the mouth and the respect they have actually on me by seeing maybe how I conduct myself.
Yeah.
How like you yourself was probably, we did not interact a lot,
True.
but you shown the respect to me because you found that I am a genuine person. Maybe I'm just assuming.
Definitely.
So otherwise, people can be, indirectly stay away from us.
Yes.
How I got the name, the brands, the logos in Cybershelter in 2-3 years. People are surprised that, we have so many customers, and I don't know how much you know that. So we have a very, very, very solid customer base within no time. And that is all not because I know them, but they know me. They wanted my support in...
You built a reputation for yourself, Illyas, and your reputation was based on humbleness, on love, on knowledge, and how you are supportive to people. So as a human being, our ancestors, this is how they used to act, right? They used to act by sharing the same values, the same mission, the same vision. Are you having these values, mission, visions, and goals? Then you are most welcome to be in my tribe, for an example. And this is what we are living now. We are living tribes, right? Multiple companies, everyone acts as a tribe, needs to share the same vision, mission, and values. And accordingly, you have shared a lot, and you gained whatever trust you have, because trust cannot be given. Yes, it needs to be earned. And this is what you have proved to the world. Thank you, Illyas, so much. Now, moving from your journey, which is very interesting, in LinkShadow, we believe and we see it, the future. Our mission is to unify identity, data, and network security into one intelligent platform, especially with this silo approach that's been there since a long time. Now we are in a different era in life, right? I want to see your view, especially also with the ITDR rise and the DSPM's rise around us, new technologies around data and identity. I want to understand your view behind this. What do you think? Are people still having the silo approach? Because you are now from the other side, right? You can see things in a wider. Are they still using the silo approach, or are they adopting the unified platformization approach?
See, because one of the things, as you said, is I can see that other side of the table well. So I know the pain.
Yeah.
So which is why some of the products or solutions, when I see, I was pretty excited, and I can convince or I can convey the message to my customers, because I know that pain, what they had. So this is actually absolutely one of the pain is about the silos. Now, when I was doing a transformation program in one of the large organization when I was a CISO,
Okay.
60% of the budget in the transformation was allocated to data and access.
Okay.
So there was no LinkShadow at that point of time.
I hope we were.
So the challenge is, see, now security people are looking at cyber from an external attack perspective, but it is much bigger.
Yes.
It is not about external attack only. Inside frauds are also very important.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the frauds or digital frauds are happening, most of the frauds are happening through digital channel though.
Yeah.
So now we look at cyber attack, website defacement, or DDoS and all. But there are that is obviously is a big problem.
Yeah.
There are a lot of other problems like fraud, financial organization especially. Most of the frauds could happen because of access, or access misuse, and that could be an external attack or that could be an internal user.
Okay.
So data and access is actually the biggest element of security, and which is why we're calling information security. And information security has
people and data.
People and
That's differently the most
how to
important
make
topic.
sure the right person has the right data access and they are genuine user.
Yes.
It is internal user or a customer or any external user.
Yes.
Now there could be a lot of attacks, a lot of breaches happening because of not being able to manage the data
Or to unify
in a unified manner.
Exactly. Everything comes in silos, right? But how to connect the dots?
That connection was a big missing point.
Okay.
And now, for example, there was IAM solution, there was
Yes.
PAM solution,
Yes.
there is DLP solution.
Still, all are needed.
All are here
Yes.
and all are silos.
True.
Which is why ITDR is a very important component to complement this.
100%.
Because it's not something replacing.
100%.
It is actually
100%.
something needs to connect all these elements and to make sure there is a bit more proactive or immediate responses to that.
Definitely.
Because like for example, access related issues were like maybe 20 years back, auditors will raise this, dormant accounts in the system, extra privileges to users, data being not classified, all of these were silo problems were there, but everyone was looking at some kind of an comprehensive solution that can handle it from the full life cycle.
Definitely.
So again, there were solutions came and by PAM and IAM and data security, data classification and all, which is why ITDR, data security posture management, all of these concepts are now, although it is all addressing the basic security problem,
I agree with
fundamental problem,
I agree with you.
but it's being more comprehensively and effectively it can handle.
100%.
So how to, now organization has to think about how to get the right solution, how to implement it in the right way, how to complement your existing security solutions, the PAM, the IAM and the DLP and data classification solution by having the right tool or right solution to complement that, to enhance it, to be more effective. And which is very important. And as you said, this is a great transition from the past silo approach to more contextualized, connected approach in cybersecurity.
I heard you once saying, Illyas, that visibility without context is just a noise, and this is just a true fact again to whatever you have mentioned. If we worked always in silos, we will get only noise, and we don't know how important it is because it is not connected. Identity team will tell you something, data team will tell you something, but and network team will tell you something else, and maybe infrastructure as well. But attackers doesn't come in one place, and it doesn't work in silos. It works in multiple places from multiple entries, so they can attack you. So why should security work this way? This is what we provide in LinkShadow. This is what we believe in LinkShadow. I want to thank you as well for your additional thoughts that shows how important is thinking in a different way now and stopping using the legacy ways of cybersecurity. Now, moving from here to another hot topic, Illyas, which is AI. Now, we are living in the AI era, and you can see how AI is affecting cybersecurity big time, whether it is a weapon or it is a shield, right? It's in everywhere. But today I want to hear from you, your thoughts about these type of attacks as well we are hearing today, and what is your advices to the CISOs on what strategies they need to take whenever there is a ransomware attack driven by an AI, or there is an AI phishing campaign, or a mimicry type of attacks as well happening here and there. So what is your opinion about this, Illyas, and what CISOs needs to focus on?
See, a CISO's job is getting harder and harder.
True. I can see that.
Yesterday we have a CISO group, so we were discussing about how SolarWinds CISO was actually supported and protected by the SolarWinds even after the incidents, the major incident.
Yeah.
So now with AI, I was actually, maybe during COVID time, I was doing one session about AI, impact of AI in cybersecurity. There are three issues. One is the security of the AI itself.
Yeah.
Is a big problem.
True.
Now, security challenges because of somebody using AI to, create attacks.
Yes.
Because you can use ChatGPT now to
create
a malware.
100%.
To have a phishing, not even a spear phishing. It could be a needle phishing, like, okay, Illyas has this weakness of cybersecurity is his weakness.
Yes.
Let us send a phishing email targeting Illyas that particular weakness.
100%.
You can create a phishing email to be that, minute factor.
It goes personal now with
personal.
They know
personal
everything
behavior.
About. Yes.
And maybe I was searching for something yesterday, and immediately I could get a phishing email with that subject.
Wow.
So it is now for as an individual. Now similarly, an organization can be targeted with the people around there, the systems there, the business they are in.
100%.
What could be the gaps there? It's all within seconds. Somebody can target an organization with an attack.
Yes.
So CISO's job to protect that is not easy.
No, it is not.
So
Obviously.
you need to be prepared for an incident. Because CISOs were actually fighting the old type of problems.
True.
They were trying to put that blocks, together to manage this access data, external attacks, DDoS attacks and all.
Yes.
By the time they finish all of that, before they finish, they have this new big problem. That is a problem you have to face in life. Always technology will bring new problems. So you need to be ready. So which is why actually the important element is CISO has to have the fundamentals right. CISO has to be proactive. He needs to find, it is not about CISO only. I mean, you and me will survive tomorrow only if we know how to leverage AI.
Yeah.
If we are just sleeping in the old, whatever I know last 30 years, whatever I learned 30 years, I'm not going to be surviving.
100%. This are the bases. What we have learned, the experience is the base, where we are standing today. But standing on the base will keep you in the average way.
Good for till.
Yeah, exactly.
Till certain extent.
But till certain extent, you need to learn more because life is changing, the world is changing, and we need to adapt to that. And as I mentioned in the beginning, the more you adapt to things, the more you success in life. And the more you stay in where people use legacy tools and legacy ways and legacy strategy, you'll stay there. So this is something I 100% agree with you.
And if you see some of the big product or big names, including Nokia, is out.
Exactly.
Because they were not adapted.
They didn't adapt. True.
So you want to be successful, and that actually gives a lot of inspiration and confidence for us also, like you also, LinkShadow, because we can compete with all the old names because we are in the right type.
True.
We can leverage the technology, we can leverage the AI, we can compete with anyone because we are not far behind that.
Yes.
And it is easy for us to adapt.
100%.
Similarly, CISOs who are not yet there, I think the question came from that. He has to be quickly grab and understand and find ways how to leverage AI-based technology, AI-based solution, the most cost-effective manner, because maybe the CISOs always challenge with the budgets. You need to know how to use your budget in the smartest way, the right place.
Wonderful.
Instead of spending on somewhere and wasting money, you need to be very, very calculative and to see how to get the best and maximum with the available budget. Because no organization will give you an open budget for security.
Definitely.
You have to be smart.
Yeah.
So that is why the CISOs has to be, as I said, ensure the base is strong, optimize that, and find out what is the right solution, right approach in making it more stronger, and be ready for an incident and how you manage. So the visibility part, the previous question you asked, one of the challenge with a lot of SIM solutions and the past method is, as you said, a lot of visibility is there, but it is a lot of noise because there's no context.
Yeah.
You need to be, and it is being reactive. You will come to know this locks and all after something happens.
True.
So you need to be more dynamically seeing it with the right context, with the right information,
To be
so that you
preventive.
can preventive, proactive, and you can make decision.
Yes.
Because if you send something to me as a CISO or as a security analyst, lot of junk, I cannot make any decision.
100%.
I need to be more accurately say, okay, this is happening in this place and this is risky.
Okay.
So I can take certain action. So you as a CISO has to be ready and get that kind of capability
100%.
where you are able to optimally focus on what is most important based on the risk.
I like that.
So you have to have the tools, the process, the defenses in such a way that you can focus in the right place and avoid the noises.
As mentioned by once, I heard it last time in GITEX by His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Kuwaiti. This is what even the nation is focusing on: people, technology, and processes. So this is how we need to keep moving forward. This is how we need to always empower ourselves with the new skills as well. And this is what we are advising and sharing messages, helping you sharing these messages across the region here. So Illyas, nice thoughts. And speaking about AI, now let's think about it from the defender side. Today, AI is needed in the SOC so we can go faster. And that's a must to have nowadays, as I can see. But where still there we can find trust and the transparency and the context of the human being? Is it still there available? Do we need to monitor that and put the right governance toward it?
So now AI, one of the question always have is if somebody compromise the AI system itself.
Yeah, injected
were
it or
actually-
something. Yes.
yeah. So one of the large organization, we as Cybershelter recently did an security assessment of the AI.
Yeah.
We found that all the controls they have implemented before were completely gone
Wow.
because the data is moved, but not the controls.
Yes.
Similarly, the AI model or the AI system, it's like a black box for me.
True.
You don't know how it is behaving.
What is the algorithms behind it and what is inside
Algorithm,
it? Yeah.
what is it being, maybe somebody manipulated, you don't know.
Yes.
Now, when you produce or use this kind of system for your security monitoring or any other, regulatory or compliance related things, there could be questions why the regulator or anybody who's investigating, how can I trust?
Exactly.
If you take it to the court. So that is why explainable AI concept is there. Now, explainable AI is that something like it should be able to tell that we have used so and so method or so and so algorithm, and this is the evidences that it is being the right algorithm.
And
with
that's why I took the
transparency.
action.
Yes,
Okay.
I took that action
Because of what?
because of so and so reason. So that explainability is very important, especially from a regulatory point of view or even from a security decision making, because otherwise we may be taking a decision and the SOC team or even an automated tool may be making a decision wrongly,
Yes.
thinking that the decision by the AI engine is correct. If you cannot explain and it become a black box, that could be a dangerous
Yes.
situation.
Definitely.
Which is why you need to be having that explainability component or explanatory approach in the AI algorithm or AI system what you are creating, especially on security and related fields. Because you need to be able to justify, and because now more
Why?
and more governance
Exactly.
are coming
Exactly.
around AI. Even auditing methodologies will be coming, regulators will be coming up with that in the standard ISO standards are there.
Definitely.
So that part is very important to be followed, and especially security teams and organization needs to have a focus, because a lot of organization, what I've seen is AI development, AI projects are being started without security being in part of it.
It shouldn't be this way.
Yeah, there is no governance there. And they just jump into the AI because the AI bandwagon, because everyone is talking about AI,
Sure.
and let me be also there. But then later they realize that, we should be having, some kind of a method, some governance some
behind it. Yes.
some security measures, because once you have this in live production, you don't know what all data going out, who all can access what, because it's all prompt. Like for example, by default, the prompt is asking Ahmed Fida's salary in the AI model.
Sure.
And it said, no, Ahmed Fida, you cannot ask, only Ahmed Fida asks. But then I ask, what is the salary of
The CSO.
your CISO,
example,
or maybe someone reporting to the CEO?
Exactly.
Then that prompt, it is not blocked.
Yes.
The AI
Actors
system will
can manipulate
that
questions.
manipulate. The prompt re-engineering, prompt engineering, prompt manipulation, that is going to be a huge risk. So how to make sure those controls are there, and what is the kind of governance?
I would like to hear your advice behind that.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things to be taken care, and see, you cannot have 100% security in anything, including AI.
Yeah.
But at least you can know, manage the risk. You can reduce the risk, and you can put the controls around it in such a way that if something goes wrong also, you can bring down the impact to minimal impact.
True.
So that should be the approach, and which is why, the governance around AI is very important for organizations.
Definitely. And Illyas, I cannot thank you more for your time, for your thoughts. You motivated us to love security. And I want you to keep doing this, because the awareness you are sharing today in the market, in the region, and I know that you're not only working in UAE, but you're working in multiple nations around us as well. I hope you all the best in whatever you are doing. You deserve it, and I'm sure you will get a best ROI of whatever you are giving nowadays in the market. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ahmed. Really appreciate. And as I told, whatever I talked is not to do a self-praising of me or Cybershelter, but the idea is, in these talks, we need to give some triggering thoughts to the audience. We need to stimulate someone to come to the field, work towards, and work in as you said, not in silos.
Yes.
Because it is an ecosystem.
Yes.
And now if you see, like my relationship, my partners are not my customers only. My vendors, my distributors, everyone involved are my friends and my relations. And that ecosystem is what is going to be successful in improving the cybersecurity in the industry, cybersecurity in the country, and make sure that we have a more stronger cyber defense ecosystem in the world. That's my objective, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, Ahmed, and really appreciate LinkShadow and you for inviting me to this session.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Illyas. Well, Illyas, thank you for sharing your incredible journey and insights. You've shown how cybersecurity isn't just about defense. It's about leadership, adaptability, and purpose. To all our listeners, stay tuned for more thought-provoking conversations right here on LinkShadow Talks, where we bring together the brightest minds shaping the future of cybersecurity. See you in the next episode.